Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in, come on in. We are kicking off Jolly July week, which is our Christmas in July week. I am very excited about this. Y'all know they don't call me the crazy Christmas lady for nothing. And this just makes me happy. Christmas in July brings me joy, brings me happiness. So I hope it's going to bring you guys some joy and some inspiration. So come on in, tell me hello. We're going to be doing so much fun stuff today. We are creating some cute stuff for a tiered tray that is obviously Christmassy because that is the theme of the week. And then tomorrow we're going to decorate said tiered tray with the items that we make today, plus some other stuff that we're going to incorporate. So it's going to be lots of fun. We're also doing a special joy jar this week that is just for Jolly July week. So we took all the normal joy jar names out temporarily. We're going to be putting different names in every day this week that I'm live. So I'll explain to you how that's going to work. But the first thing you should do is just share the video and let us know that you did. And that will get you like an entry basically to potentially go into the joy jar. And then we're going to have a big gift at the end of Jolly July week. Hey Tina, hey Janice, hey Barb and Joyce. Y'all come on in, share the video like you've never shared before. So much fun stuff. I'm going to be announcing one big giveaway at the end of this live today. We're going to be doing Joy Jar. Kelly will be on here helping with that. So today we're putting 7 names into the Joy Jar. So we're going with the day of the week. So since today is the 7th, we're putting 7 names into the Joy Jar. Tomorrow I'll be live. It's the 8th. I'll put 8 names into the Joy Jar. Friday when I'm live, I'll put 11 names into the Joy Jar because that will be the 11th. So then the winner of those people will go into the Joy Jar. We'll pick a winner from the jar at the end of the month. And the person is going to win all these cute things that I'm about to craft with this printable bundle plus a tiered tray. So we're going to have one of the tiered trays shipped directly to you, and then I will ship you the items that we make this week. So you'll have like an almost completed tiered tray little set. Cody, I'm going to move this down onto the floor to give myself some room. So that's kind of what's going on. So I would love it if y'all would just hang out, craft along, talk with me, whatever you want to do. Let me know. Hey, y'all. Thank you for sharing, Christy. Hey, Sherry and Gina. Hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And then obviously if you end up watching on replay, I want to know that too. If we have any newbies, be sure you say newbie so that we can welcome you to our fun community here. Real quick, if you do not know me, hey girl, hey, my name is Stacy and I am the owner of Wilshire Collections. I love decorating and DIY and shopping and pillows, anything I can do to help make your home even more beautiful than it is, help you gain confidence in your decorating and DIY and just love the spaces that you're surrounded in. That is my goal and that is my mission. I am a little bit of a hot mess, but I like to keep it real. I like to keep it authentic. You may see me mess up. You may see me sing. You may see me drop things. Who knows? A spider may crawl on the floor and I may scream. You just never know what is going to happen here. So I hope you guys are excited for it. Thank you. Great prizes, sweet gifts. Yes, it's going to be a fun. You can't have Christmas in July without gifts, right? Of course, I'm practically Santa Claus, y'all. I'm here just to give you guys so many gifts, so many bonuses this week, all the things. I know, no curls today, Rhonda. I decided this is the first time I've dried it straight in 2 weeks, though, but I was ready to be able to brush my hair again, you know? So, anywho, hey, Janet, thank you guys for being here. Okay, you guys, so much fun stuff that we're going to be doing today. We're going to be crafting with... Dun, dun, dun. This printable bundle here. Thanks, Jean. Hey, Lacey. Happy Jolly July week. I know this is backwards to y'all, but it says cute stuff like holly jolly, all the things. So this is the printable bundle that we're going to be using today to create this stuff for the tiered tray. This is, I know the hard part's going to be wanting to go ahead and decorate, right? Yeah, it's like hard to put this cute stuff to the side for a few months till we're ready. but your future busy Christmas self will be thanking you that you already have some stuff done. So this is one of the exclusives in the Printable Club this month, which means that it's only available in the Printable Club. It's not on my site. So as we get to crafting, if this is something you want to grab up, you can comment PC Girl at any time and it's going to send you the information. After we get going, I'm going to show you some of the other printables, talk to you, because this week, you guys, all of the different subscriptions are going to be open at one point or another for new ladies. And so we have tons of bonuses going on this month because, again, it wouldn't be Christmas in July without freebies and bonuses and gifts and all the things. So for Printable Club, they got a bonus printable this month. So 7 printables, plus there's 2 other bonus printables in the member area that are just every day. Plus they got a bonus PNG, which is a high-res file that you can take and have, you know, canvases and things made. So that was the bonus PNG and the canvas that I have made. So much, like literally a $65 value for $20 this month in the Printable Club. So probably is the biggest bonus month that we have ever done. Thank you, Shelly. I'm glad you love the printables. I'm obsessed with this bundle, the stripes and just the colors of the red and the green and everything. So we're going to be making 4 different things for our tray. I'm going to show you a 5th idea. We're not going to fully make the 5th one probably, but I'm just going to give you another idea for this bundle. Thanks, Sally. And then, yeah, and then we're going to get crafting. I do want to say something and just take a minute to kind of address something, okay? I do Christmas in July every year. I've done Christmas in July, something or another for Christmas in July for as long as I can remember since having my business. It's something I really enjoy. I know not everybody is into it, and that's fine. Even if you just want to watch the ideas right now, wait till closer to Christmas to do them. Some of you are going to want to go ahead and get ahead and whatever. So whatever that looks like for you. But I know a lot of you are as crazy Christmas lady as I am. But I want to just address, we're not going to talk about it long, but the goal of this week is to spread joy, right? And it's Jolly July week because we want to be jolly. We want to spread that feeling that you get at the holidays of the Christmas cheer, the Christmas joy. I want you guys to feel that this week. And I know so many of you guys are feeling a heaviness right now in your life, like I am, right? All of the tragic stuff that's going on in Texas. It's horrible, you guys. And I made a post about it yesterday morning, and obviously continue to keep them in your prayers. And with the flooding, like it's unimaginable and unthinkable, right? Yes, Sherry, this one is only available to PC Girls. It's their exclusive in the club. And I am feeling that heaviness too, okay? And I'm feeling heaviness in some other parts of my life as well. That's hard, right? It's hard. And there's this part of me that's like, how can I show up and be like, Jolly July week, I'm so jolly. Let's spread joy. But what I keep thinking about, y'all, and not that this is the exact same, but I think this is the first time that this happened and I realized this, but think back to 2020, right? And when COVID hit and how awful that was, how heavy that felt, how scared we were. Yes, it's horrible. I've cried over it too. It's just awful and unimaginable all around. And I remember how hard it felt to show up then, right? Like, how am I supposed to go live when all this is going on in the world? Well, who was here back in 2020 when all that happened? And what did we figure out from that? We figured out that we can still have some spots of joy in our life, even during the heavy and the hard times. And that is truly my mission. Overall, yes, I want to craft cute stuff. I want to show you how to decorate. I want to send you cute pillows. But overall, my mission of my business is joy and bringing joy to your lives. So does that mean we're going to ignore what's going on and what's making us feel heavy? No, we're not going to ignore it and pretend it's not happening. But what we can do is find things that bring us joy and lean into those in times in your life that feel heavy, okay? And so I just want to encourage you to soak up this week. Find some little joy. Yes, it's a therapy. It's an escape, you guys. Crafting does that to people. Decorating does that for people, right? It's an escape and a therapy for me too. And so I hope that I can show up here to the best of my ability this week with you guys, spread joy, have fun, give you guys ideas, and just give you a little bit of time to do something for you that brings you joy, right? Yes, this is when we need each other, exactly. And like I said, it's not, yes, there's so much in the world, like, you know, all of that, but whether it's that, whether it's stuff in your personal life, or all of the above, we can come together, you know. We found joy in each other and led to this great community. We laughed, we cried, and we made it together. Yes, Janet, exactly. We were never closer than we were during we're still close, but you know what I'm saying. That's when we really grew close. So anyways, all that to say, let's get crafty. Let's spread some joy. Share this video so we can spread the joy to other people, because you know there's a lot of people that need this right now, right? An hour on a Facebook Live for a little bit of a distraction and a little bit of joy. So let's do this, friends. Okay, let me show you the surfaces that I'm going to be using today. Now, obviously you don't have to use these exact surfaces, but this is a 5x5 wood block. This one came from Michael's. Any 5x5 is gonna work just fine. These are a lot of my like common Printable Club sizes. I'm also going to use this small 4x4 wood panel. This one I think is from Amazon. So I'm gonna use that one. I'm going to use a 4x6 wood panel. That one is also from Amazon, I do believe. Yes, exactly, Misty. Exactly. And then I'm going to be using this tag, and this one actually came from Walmart, which reminds me, I do have a little, I need to grab this too. I have a little stand that I'm going to put it in. The stands come from that Woodpecker Crafts. Thank you, guys. Yes, thank you for spreading the joy. So those are the surfaces that we're using. Like I mentioned, we're using this printable bundle. If you're new to printables, new to my printables, they all come, each bundle has anywhere from usually 3 to 4 pages, and they all have the sizes on them so that you know exactly like, oh, this would be perfect for a 5x5 surface, 4x4, etc. So that's a nice little perk. Mine are printed on cardstock. You can print them on whatever you want to print them on. Regular paper, whatever. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to start with some stain. We're going to be doing some stain, some red. Oops, I think I grabbed 2 plates. 2 plates. Oh, nice, Joy. I hope you're enjoying your trip. All right. Oh, wait, we're going to need y'all. Love this group. Thank you. Yes, Joy Jar all week. Okay, so raw umber is what I'm using per usual for my stain. Thank you for bringing joy to us and encouraging us to spread it. Yes, y'all. I don't know anybody who doesn't need a little joy in their lives, right? Okay, so to be honest, for our tag, I'm actually going to be using the back side of this. Even though the front side's really cute, how it's layered, just for this particular printable, this is gonna work better. So all I'm gonna do for this is just hit up my sides a little bit. And one thing that I love personally, and I say this a lot, if you're here, you know, is that crafting with printables can be as easy or complicated as you want it to be, right? Like we've done some really next level kind of things with our, you know, printables over the years. But we've also just printed them out, slapped them in a picture frame and called it a day. Or we've done easy little Mod Podge projects. In life, especially at Christmas, as we get closer to Christmas, y'all are going to be looking for quick wins, right? Like all of a sudden, Christmas is coming. You need to decorate. You can use printables to just easily and quickly switch things out. And y'all, with so much happening and changing in the retail world right now and stores closing and this and that, I personally feel like it's getting harder and harder to find cute things that I like, especially for the seasons. So being able to make cute things is really a gift right now, right? Because sometimes it's just hard. Okay, so all I did was stain my edges on that. We're prepping our surfaces right now, friends. Okay, for this one, I'm actually gonna do red. So I'm gonna set that to the side. We're gonna do this one, I'm just gonna stain my edges. So my printable is gonna be going there. So we're just gonna stain. But, oh, did we get a Joy Jar person? Hold on. I missed it if Kelly, Joy Jar number 1, Janet Hudson. Janet, going into the Joy Jar. How can I get the smaller printables? I have the larger ones. I don't know what you mean, Tina. Can you clarify what smaller printables? Are you talking about the ones that I'm showing right now? So these here that we're using today are, oh gosh, I almost dropped them in my stain, are in the Printable Club. So if you comment PC Girl, it's gonna send you the information. It's also pinned at the bottom down here. Love decorating with the printables. I'm so glad. So if that's what you're talking about, that is my Printable Club where they get 6 printable bundles each and every month. The first of the month, it's like Christmas morning every month, because they get their little email to log into the member area, download their new designs. And so they get first access. They get the best deal for sure. And then they get exclusives and bonuses and all kinds of fun stuff. So, I have had the Printable Club for almost 5 years now, which is absolutely banana. I don't even know, y'all. It's bananas, right? Like, it's been such a fun ride. Hello, you guys. Yes, love being able to make your own things. Yes, Deanna says, love your printables. Love all the projects you have in store for us. Love doing this with you. Could you post the sizes of the wood pieces? Yes, Terry, and I'll go over it as we're making them. If you want to kind of just, jot it down or whatever, but I can post something on the page and list out the sizes and stuff for you guys after the fact too. So, but anyways, it's truly, again, going back to like bringing joy and all of that. It's just such an easy way to update your home, bring yourself joy, and get your crafting on a little bit. And you don't even have to be a super, super crafty person, because I give you all the ideas, and then you just have to kind of implement them. Printable Club is worth every penny plus more. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, if you're a PC girl, okay, listen, I don't want you to say PC girl, because then it'll send you the message, but just say, that's me, okay? So if you're in the PC, just say, that's me in the comments. Okay, we've got our little stained situation on there. I'm gonna stain my base too. Love being in the Printable Club. Been a PC girl from the beginning. Oh my gosh. Y'all are, yeah, you can tell us how long you've been in too, if you remember. If you don't remember, it's okay. It's not a quiz or anything. Okay, we're going to stain the bottom of this too. Oh, you're excited to get back into it. Awesome, Angela. Yeah, that's a lot of work after a move. So you gotta, but now you've moved and now you need some stuff to decorate with, I bet, right? Oh my goodness, y'all. So fun. Sherry says, that's me. That's me. Cindy says, Marcia says, that's me. Kathy says, that's me. Oh, I love y'all. I love my PC girls. I love designing the printables for y'all every month. Each month they're a combination of, everyday stuff plus whatever season we're in. And it's just always a good time. All this cute stuff behind me. Look at all that we've already made this month with the printables. That's a lot of stuff, you guys. A lot of stuff. That's you from day one. That's you. Since day one, and you're a triple dipper. Oh my gosh, you guys are just awesome. Makes the first of the month so exciting, right? It really does. Again, it's all about that joy, right? It gives you something to look forward to, something to be excited about each month, that's gonna help you decorate your house. So it's a win, win, Win-win. That's me from the beginning. Yes, need to get them printed and get going. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to get the middle of this little stand, even though it's really not going to show, but I'm just, you know, anal like that. Okay, so we've got our little stand stained. Now, okay, this one we're doing red. I might just do, I'm kind of changing my mind a little. We're going to do this one red too. So we'll do the next two red. How does that sound? How does that sound? Okay, I am going to use Deco Art Americana Tuscan Red. Any Christmas red that you think will match the printables will work if you can't find this one. This is from Hobby Lobby. So that's you. 3 to 4 years, Janet. You're awesome. Thanks, Diane. Thanks, Pam. No worries. The stand came from Woodpecker Crafts. I think I still have the keyword set up. If you type Woodpecker, it should send you the link to their site. And then when you're on their site, just type in stand and you should see those. But they work good for things like this that, you know, won't stand up easily on their own. So that'll be good. Okay, I'm going to dump a little bit of this red onto here. And, you know, I think I'm actually going to just use a foam brush for this part too. So on this little 4x4, we're actually going to be using the inside of this for our printable. So that's kind of like the back, I guess you could say, but I think it's going to be really cute to make it look like a little frame situation. And hopefully this red is really going to pop from the, my gosh, from the tray. I also have my tray and some of my other like favorite crafting supplies rounded up for you guys. So if y'all type supplies, you'll get the keyword, or you'll get the message for that or whatever. That's the keyword for that. That's a keyword. And if you guys want to grab a tray, and that way you know exactly, you know, not all trays are the same. So if you want the exact one that I have, you can grab that up from Amazon, or you can obviously use what you already have and just kind of put your spin on it. So, so technically we should probably paint the back of this, because depending on how you would have your, your tray set, you may see all sides. So we'll do that here in a sec. But we got to get this inside part, and then also get, we'll have to get it dry before we can flip it over. Did Anthony sign up with someone for music? No, he didn't get scouted or anything. Did y'all like his karaoke videos? Oh, I've never posted video of him singing before, but y'all were so sweet with your comments. I know it made his day. He loves some karaoke. He has been doing karaoke, not like on the regular, but just whenever he has the opportunity. Who thought they'd be typing Woodpecker today, right, Kelly? Didn't see that on your bingo card for Jolly July. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But anyways, he loves karaoke, sings it whenever he gets the opportunity. I feel like that might have been the first time he had sang it in front of the boys though. And so that was funny because they were like, "Are you really singing?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm singing." So he sang Under the Boardwalk first or whatever. And then the guy that runs the karaoke came up to me. He goes, are you going to be here for a minute? Will you come sing another one? And Anthony's like, well, we're, about done eating. He's like, if you can get me up there soon, I'll sing Chicken Fried. So he's like, yeah, we'll call you up there next. So then he went up and sang Chicken Fried. Oh my gosh, we had such a good time. It was such a fun weekend. And thank you, Marcia. He has a very good voice. He really does. I have to say, he might have missed his calling. I think somebody said he should try out for American Idol. I'm like, pretty sure he missed the age cutoff on that one. Isn't there an age limit to that? But yeah, how embarrassing, Dad, right? Listen, we made them go stand up there. I'm like, you're going to go watch them. They were standing behind me, so I couldn't see their faces, but I'm sure they were like embarrassed yet proud at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like typical teenage boy kind of vibe. I don't know. Hello, Debbie. You're new here. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, Barb. He definitely is good. I told y'all, and maybe some of y'all know, some of you don't, but when he proposed to me eons ago, we were on a cruise, and so he proposed privately on the balcony of our cruise ship and whatever. But then that night they had karaoke on the cruise ship, so we were with my family on the cruise, and so we were all going to go to karaoke. And he sang This Magic Moment by the Drifters, and he was like, "This is for my fiance as of tonight." And everybody was like, "Woo!" And then I got to go up there and dance with them when he was singing. It was so sweet and so romantic. So when I say that he's been doing the karaoke gig for a while, I mean it. I mean it. They need an Oldies America's Got Talent. Yes. He could try on The Voice. Oh, do they not have an age limit? I don't even watch that. That's so funny. I'll pass it on. I'll let him know that it's not too late. He's never really had a desire to, really do anything with singing, but I could never listen. I can count on one hand how many times I've done karaoke, and it's one hand times too many, right? And nobody wants me singing karaoke. It's bad enough that I sing on here on my live sometimes. I have no business doing that. Yes, they need to start a senior American Idol. Hey, they've got, for the Bachelor, they got, in Bachelorette, now they got the Golden Bachelor and Bachelorette. We need a Golden Idol. Oh, that's actually catchy. Golden Idol, like old people idol. Sign Anthony up, Oh, thank you guys. I'll tell him. I'll pass it along. If you missed it, you can go find the reels on my page of him singing. Yeah, it could be his retirement gig, exactly. I could have never said no after that song, right? Oh yeah, girl, I was all googly-eyed and all in love. I still am, of course. But yeah, I was smitten. And my dad just got done converting all of our old home movies over to digital from, VHS or whatever they were on. And so recently, I think it was at Christmas actually, we were watching some old home movies and I got to see the video of him singing and that whole karaoke moment that night, which I don't think I had seen since right when it happened. So it was really cool to see that. I wish the quality was better and the sound and stuff. I could try and share some of it, but it's kind of, it was the old school video cameras and before all the fancy technology that we have now, obviously, because that was many, many moons ago. But anyways, good memories nonetheless. Old people idol, that's funny, right? Everybody needs a backup job. Listen, I'm going to go talk to him about this tonight. I'm going to be like, listen, when you retire, not that that's happening, anytime soon, but I wouldn't want you to get bored. So I'm going to need you to be a singer. I don't need you to, and then he can become a singer, and then he'll meet Taylor, and then I'll meet Taylor. Somehow we can make that work, right? I mean, he's just got to make it big enough to get in Taylor's circle, and then we're good. Add that to the bucket list, right? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute, so worth it. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. Now we're gonna pull this one over here. So on this one, I'm gonna be using the front side. So we really only need to do the sides in red, but I think it's going to really pop and be cute as a button. Okay. We're gonna do our sides. You made it. Hello, Michelle. He would be the winner with all of you voting. That's true. We would have an advantage. We would have a one-up over the competition because I could come on here and say, you better vote for my man. I kept yelling, that's my man. That's my man. I'm number one fan. Oh my gosh. My boys were probably more embarrassed by me yelling that than they were their dad singing. Who knows? But isn't that our job though, to, embarrass our children sometimes? I feel like it's, part of it. Okay, we're not going to worry about the back of this one right now because that's just how we roll. First red surface is 4x4. Yes, and this one is 4x6. Correct. Thank you, Kelly. And then we had a 5x5 square stained one, and then the tag-shaped one from Wally World. I had to think for a minute. Wally World. I know, we're so close to Nashville, Sally. Maybe he needs to get in some gigs down on Broadway so he can get recognized. Not recognized. What do you call it? Discovered. Discovered. Is it hot in here? I'm sweating. Maybe it's the heat gun. Maybe it's the fact that I'm in long sleeves and it's 100 degrees outside. Maybe it's the fact I need to turn my fan on. Actually, I should turn my fan on. I'm gonna go turn my fan on here in a second. Hey Pam, ready for Christmas in July? Me too, girl. I'm here for it. Hold on. Let's flip this bad boy on. Let's turn it up to max rotation. And success. Okay. Cute, 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 cute. That one looks good. Let's do a quick little second coat over this and we'll do some distressing. Oh, thanks, Pam. You could hear me shouting, #1 fan. That's my man. Our waitress was so cute at that restaurant. There's they turned one of the marinas into a Mexican restaurant on the lake. And at first people were not sure what to think about that because it like went from being like marina food to Mexican food, which I love Mexican, and that was a-okay with me. Now people are loving it because the food's delicious, it's fun, they have, you know, the entertainment and different things, but our waitress was so cute and so funny, and we just clicked. Like her and I were just like besties by the end or whatever. But Anthony said that she came up to him and was like, "Oh my gosh, your wife screaming, 'That's my man, that's my man.'" She's like the highlight of my 4th of July weekend. She's like, "That was epic," you know. I'm like, I gotta let people know that's my man up there on the stage. You know, that's my man. That's not their man, that's my man. Keep someone singing. Always ready for Christmas crafts, right? Me too. Joy jar number 3 is Susan Walker. Congrats, Susan. You're going in the joy jar. Okay, you guys. I think those look good. So now let's do some cutting, or actually let's do some distressing. Whoops. And then we're going to do some cutting and assembling and all the things. All the small things. Okay, let me get a appropriate, wait, where's my handy dandy sandies? There they are. There they are. We're getting our handy dandy sandy out. Hold, please hold, please hold. All right, y'all keep sharing the video. Kelly's putting 7 names into the joy jar and we're only on number 3. And somebody at the end of the week is going to win all the things I'm making plus a tiered tray, okay? So be sure you share the video. Let us know that you did, and you'll have a chance to go into the joy jar for the big drawing. Big drawing. Y'all, what am I doing? Y'all, I have literally, I have the biggest squirrel brain of anyone I know. Not really. I know someone else with a bigger squirrel brain than mine. I know a couple people. But I'm up there, you know? It's fine. It's fine. All right, we're just kind of roughing up our edges a little bit just to make it a little distressing always. Is never a bad idea, right? So on this one, like I said, we're using the back side. So we want to be sure that that's the side we're distressing. I'll hold this up here in a second for y'all. That'll be cute because it's kind of like, looks like almost like white coming through. So I think that'll be really cute with the printable and stuff. See what a difference that little bit of distressing made. Will I get any pool time today? Probably not today, Kimberly. It's a busy day, unless it's this evening, possibly this evening, like an evening swim. That'll be a good goal. Not today during the day though, because it's a full day, but yes, I missed the second name too, Pam, but I'll say them all again at the end or whatever. Okay, so we got that one distressed. This one doesn't really need much. We'll just kind of lightly go over, and then that doesn't need anything at all. Okay, let me wipe my hands good and let's start assembling. And I want to show y'all too, I know some of you may have seen this last week when I went live and I made all of this, well, not all of this, most of this stuff up here with a couple of the, oh, number 2 was Jean Tolley. Jean Tolley was number 2. Thank you, Kelly. What was I saying? We made a bunch of stuff. So, but I want to show you real quick. These are the printables that are in Printable Club for July. So if you guys sign up this month for July, you will get instant access to all of these printables. Plus you will get the bonus printables and the bonus PNG file, which this is the first time that I've ever done a bonus PNG inside Printable Club. So you're gonna get this beautiful Simple Swap bundle with the summer flowers. That one is one that we used last week. Thank you, Carol, for sharing the video. Oh, thank you, Susan. I'm obsessed with this bundle, and I'm obsessed with the yellow and green. I mean, this is like a whole vibe going on back here, right? So that's bundle 1. Bundle 2 is kind of chopped up at the moment. I still have another copy of it, but this is 1 page. This is part of 1 page. We crafted with the rest of it. Super cute with the yellow and white. That's bundle 2. One of our Christmas bundles is this one here. I will have a video coming out later this week on YouTube on how to use this one. I've got cute ideas for you. Thank you, Deanna. I'm glad you love the printables. Thanks, Jen. So that's bundle number 1, 2, 3. Bundle 4 is our cute creativity quote bundle. I'm not going to reread all those, but trust me, they say cute things like create something amazing. So that's bundle 4. Bundle 5 is our birth flower bundle. So it has every single birth month with the flower and then in this pretty cursive font below. These are a great gift idea, you guys. Just they're 5x7, cut it out, put it in a picture frame. Bam, you done. You have a cute and easy little gift. So that is bundle number 5. These last 2 are the exclusive. So every month the Printable Club gets 2 printables that are exclusive. That means they're not available on my site. So here's the deal, friends, and this is going to be hard for my brain because I'm about to talk about math, okay? Those first printables will eventually go onto my site sometime next week for $7 per bundle, okay? You can get all the bundles for $20 a month, okay? This month, because of the bonuses and all of that we're doing, it's a $65 value for $20. That's a lot of percentage off, okay? Don't make me come up with the percentage. I don't know, and I'm not gonna try and do that in my head, but it's a lot off, okay? $65 value, you get it for $20. Each month, you're gonna get new printables, and here's the thing. Out of the 6 printables, let's just say there's only 5 that you really love and you don't love the other one. That's still a good value. I do stuff that hopefully, I always say to appeal to the masses that all of you guys are gonna love. And then y'all are gonna get those exclusives that nobody else will have access to for at least a year. So this is the first exclusive right here, which I'm obsessed with. This is also the PNG, bonus PNG that's in there is from that design with the cute plaid background. You might see a little sneak back there of something I did with mine. That will be coming in a video on Thursday too. And then this one that we're crafting with today is the other exclusive. So if y'all are not in the Printable Club, this is literally your sign, get it? It's your sign to join this month because biggest bonuses we've ever done, y'all. Such a good value. Like I'm basically just like free. Like I'm just like, take them, take them. But think of all the cute stuff you'll be able to make for your house, right? Oh, whoops, I actually need this printable bundle if we're gonna craft with it, so can't put that away. Okay, friends, let's get to cutting and all the things. So what I'm gonna be using is the wreath, the 5x5. Can we take a moment for this cute wreath with the striped background? 100% obsessed with that. Love the Printable Club. Thank you, Beverly. Okay, we're gonna cut this, right? Yeah, we're gonna cut it. I had to think about my life for a minute. Okay, question for you guys. What What is your favorite type of, I had a total, brain moment. What is your favorite type of Christmas craft to do? Are you like making signs? You like making wreaths? Do you like whatever? I don't know. Y'all tell me what's your favorite way. Joy jar number 4, Teresa W. Teresa W. Sandy says there's always a print that matches our pillow is what I love, so we have them all ready to go each month. Yes, and that is the other thing. I put a lot of thought into exactly what these designs and stuff are gonna be and what they're gonna coordinate with. And I always do something that coordinates with the pillow, which is super fun and just makes decorating even easier for you guys. I love that about it too. Okay. Signs. Thank you, Wendy. Ornaments. Ooh, I do love making ornaments at Christmas too. That's a good one. Ornaments are great because you can use them for yourself, but they also make such great gifts. And I love doing ornament bundles at actual Christmas. Handmade ornaments, wreaths and door decor, homemade Christmas ornaments. Do y'all like making Christmas, like gifting handmade stuff at the holidays? Are you a handmade gifter, I guess we could call it? Oh, so cute, so cute. Let's get our Mod Podge. Let's get a little brush going on. Printable signs, pictures, and crafts, signs and ornaments, wreaths. Like to make trees, cute, ornaments, signs. Love using my prints to do different things in my house. Your printables are always so unique. Thank you, Terry. All right, you guys, I'm just using matte Mod Podge. So if you are new around here, you know what? This would be a good one too. I'll show you the iron technique on a couple of these as well, because I know we might have some people watching who have not crafted with printables before, but one thing that makes people nervous is Mod Podge and bubbles. And listen, it's a valid concern, but I have been crafting and decoupaging and using printables with Mod Podge for literally years, and I feel like, knock on wood, I've perfected it, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna let that keep kind of air dry for a minute. We're gonna do the iron method on both of these. So I'm gonna get my 4x6. So from this bundle, I'm gonna use this one down here in the 4x6. So all of these on this page are 4x6. So you could use the one that goes that way. You could use the tall one. I'm gonna use the Holly Jolly here at the bottom. Ornaments are your favorite too. Love when you do ornaments. You make them and give them to all your volunteers that help you. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, you make Christmas cards every year for family and friends. I have a question about Christmas cards. My first question is, do you still send them? Yes or no? Do you still send Christmas cards? I don't. I haven't in years, y'all. And I used to, but I haven't in a long time. And it does make me a little sad because I feel like they're becoming like a lost art. Like I don't receive as many Christmas cards as I used to either. So either I've made some people mad and they took me off their Christmas card list, or they're like me and they just have kind of stopped doing them too. But then my second question is, if you do send Christmas cards, do you send like photo cards, like, the photo ones with like a picture of your family, or do you send like a card, like folded, like, that you would buy at the store, like a pre-packaged card kind of thing? Tell me what y'all do. You don't. Christmas cards with a family picture, Patty says. Janet still sends cards. Kimberly does not. Not many. Don't send cards anymore. Oh man, I know. It's kind of sad, isn't it? You still send Christmas cards, but you've shortened your list. I understand that too. It can get pricey sending all those cards and all that postage and everything. I'm like, you're like, I gotta really like you to send you a Christmas card, right? Stamps got too expensive, right? You send one each year or try to. Wait, what, Kelly? What? Kelly? I don't think I recall getting a Christmas card from you last year. So, we gonna need to chat about that, because did you lose my address, or did I not make the cut, or please give me an explanation on that. Prepackaged cards. Okay, let's put some Mod Podge on this one too. Yes, you send cards. You usually send an actual card. Send Christmas cards. You make all your cards to send. That's awesome. Don't send cards. I feel like it's kind of a split crowd here. But I'm proud of those of you that still send them. That's like really good and stuff. Like, you guys are killing it over there, you know? And I'm just over here like posting on Facebook a picture of my family, like, Merry Christmas from the Collins family. That's as good as it gets for me. Yes, you still need cards on hand for local gifts like party. Yes, now I do use pre-printed cards for that. Like if I'm bringing a little hostess gift and I want a little card in there, like, thanks for having the party, you know. So I use Christmas cards in that way for sure, and for, you know, yeah, gift giving, but just not as much for my friends. Kelly says, oops. I mean, no, I don't. Wow, Kelly. Wow. I thought we were closer than this, you know. It's fine. I'm not going to cry on the live. But I'll talk to you after. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. We're drying the Mod Podge. Okay. So here's the deal, friends. When you want to 100% avoid no bubbles, no trouble, okay? You don't want bubbles in your Mod Podge. You're scared of the Mod Podge. All the scary feelings, this is what you're going to want to do. Put your Mod Podge, oh, that's so fun, Jean. Put your Mod Podge on your surface and then dry it, okay? If it's a little bit sticky, that's fine. It doesn't have to be 100% dry, but just get it as good as you can get it. Okay, like so. Then you're going to put your printable down on your surface. Now, it's not going to be sticky right now, but that's actually kind of good because when your Mod Podge is wet and you put your printable down, you're kind of stuck, right? Like, and it's hard to move it. But with this, you can get it positioned exactly how you want it, lay it down on your surface, etc. Then you're going to grab I'm gonna need to get some more, well, I think I've got some more parchment paper. Not in my drawer. Parchment paper, okay? Not wax paper. Wax paper will melt. Can you repeat after me? Wax paper melts, okay? We want parchment paper. You're gonna lay your parchment paper over your printable so it goes Mod Podge, dry, printable, parchment paper, and then you're gonna take a little iron. This is just a little travel iron from the Amazon, and it's linked in my supply list. You could use a regular iron too. You just don't ever want to use water or steam. This is quite literally the only time you'll ever see me ironing. I do not iron clothes. I refuse to iron clothes, but I will iron my printables. So there's that. But what this is doing is it is reactivating the glue underneath. So you're heating it up, you're remelting the glue. And you will have the smoothest looking printable projects in all of the printable land, okay? Super, super easy. So that's how you do, get hooked on there. That's how you do that. And now it's completely stuck. We'll trim that off here in a minute and kind of sand it and whatever. We'll do the same thing with our Holly Jolly. So we've got, see, I can't even feel the Mod. That's so dry that I can't even feel the Mod Podge. So in your head, you're like, well, it's not going to stick anymore. But it is. It is, okay? Just watch and be amazed. Okay, so we've got Mod Podge. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Mod Podge printable, parchment paper, iron. Okay, and it doesn't take long to get it, you know, what do you call it? Activate. You get it reactivated. You hate ironing? Me too. Oh, you had your preschoolers do the Father's Day cards. Oh, I love that. What a cute idea. I love, love, love that. Okay. We got our Holly Jolly on. So now all we're gonna do is I'm going to switch out my little handy dandy Sandy. This is linked in with my supplies too, if y'all comment supplies. These work great. The regular sandpaper or a sanding block is fine too, but sometimes you'll have a little bit of excess, right? Where it wasn't cut perfectly, wasn't lined up perfectly, whatever. So I always just take my sander and get off any excess. which is super quick and easy to do, and it's gonna give you a really nice finished look to your projects. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these colors. So stinking cute. Are you guys traditional Christmas color people? Or do you like, are you into Pinkmas or whatever they call it? You like to do like something different. Not that that's different. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know, when you think of traditional Christmas, you think of red and green. So are you more of a traditional Christmas, or do you like something different? And if so, what? Or sometimes you can like one thing in one room, one thing in another room. It doesn't have to all be the same, you know. Joy jar number 5 is Gina Savard. Don't know how to say that. We're going to say Gina S. You need a handy dandy Sandy. Yes, you do, Janet. Everybody needs a handy dandy Sandy in their life. Okay, so here's where we're at with our cute little holly jolly with the red. Y'all, that's cute. I don't care who you are. Okay, now we're going to sand off our wreath. Y'all, if you saw this up at the hobbies, the lobbies, up at the hobby, whatever, the Hobster Lobster, okay? If you saw this there, you'd buy it. You'd buy it. Don't even try and tell me you would walk away from this cute little sign. You would see it and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I need that. I could put that on my tray. But instead, y'all, we don't gotta go to the Hobby Lobby because we gonna make it ourselves. And then that makes us even prouder of our cute tray because we're like, yeah, I made that. I made that. Neutrals for Christmas. I do love some neutrals at Christmas too. I love traditional red and green, but I love a pretty like silvers and golds and rustic elements and whites, and oh, I love that too, you guys. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, we got our excess just about off of here. I'm gonna try, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay, I'm really hitting these corners bigger than the rest. And let me show you kind of the look. So this is the top corners, like not the side of the piece, but the top and the corners. So let me get all 4 corners done, and then I'll hold it up close. These are just little things that you can do with your printable projects to make them look a little more high-end. The goal of some of these projects is to have them not even look like they were a craft, right? Like have them look like something that came from Hobby Lobby. So when I go a little bit harder on those corners, you can see how it just makes it look like that is literally just in the wood, okay? You would say, I can make that, right? That's true. Melissa would see this and be like, I can make that, and I'm gonna ask Stacy to make a printable that looks like that. So that's funny, that's so true. That's so true. Is that not so cute? Now we can Mod Podge the top of these surfaces in a minute, so we'll do that in a minute, but there's those two. Okay, we could actually we'll do the iron on this too. So for this one, I am using this 5x7 Merry Christmas. So let's get that cut out. Who else has the I can make that syndrome? Where you're in a store and you're like, I can make that. So funny. Cute. Oh, your husband or yours calls you Anita because you're always saying you need that. That's hilarious. Anita, I get it. Anita that. Oh, that could be my nickname too because I'm always a needing something, you know. I'm like, ooh, I need that. Ooh, I want that. Oh gosh. You take pictures of things and say, I can make that. Oh my gosh, y'all, me too. And then half the time they never make it out of my camera roll, you know? They never make it any farther than that. Now, every now and then, I definitely see stuff. I get inspiration everywhere, you know? I tell people all the time that some of my ideas come from my actual brain. And usually those ideas happen at midnight, 1 a.m. or 5 a.m. I will literally be laying in bed and be like, oh my gosh, I need to do a printable with this and this and that. I need to do this. Or I wake up early and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do this. So some ideas come from the actual brain, which is a scary place to be sometimes in my brain. And then sometimes Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so stinking cute. Okay, let's go ahead and do our Mod Podge and dry it, or we'll do the same thing. Sometimes I'm scrolling the Pinterest and I see something cute. Sometimes I'm scrolling the TikTok or the Instagram Reels or the Facebook Reels or whatever. And then sometimes you're walking the aisles of the Hobbly Lobbly and you're like, I can make that or a version of that, right? So inspiration comes from everywhere. You just gotta open your eyes. But also, if you're like, I don't wanna open my eyes and I don't wanna come up with ideas, that's what you got me for. Let me stay awake at night thinking of all the ideas and things we can do. You just go sleep like a baby and just copy everything I do. That works too, you know, because sometimes you want to make the crafty stuff, but you don't want to come up with the crafty ideas. Raise me hand. I sound like I'm Irish or something. Raise me hand, lads, if that's you, you know, like you want to make the cute stuff, but you ain't trying to come up with the cute ideas, you know, because that just seems like maybe too much work. All right, we got our Mod Podge down. Let's dry it. You have screenshots of all the things that you want to make. Exactly. Pinterest is full of pins you never make. Oh yeah, recipes I'm never going to make, crafts I'm never going to make, furniture I'm never going to buy, but it's fun just to pin it. The tag came from Walmart, in the little crafting section of Walmart. Okay, so now, and we are going to put a hole through this, you know how it has a hole, but we're gonna wait and do that after we get it on. So I'm gonna get it lined up how I want it. I wanna make sure that I've got my Merry Christmas, whoops, on the board, because this one's gonna have to be, I almost said shaved down quite a bit. Okay, that looks perfect. So we're gonna take our parchment paper and we're going to heat her up. Heat her up, heat her up. Okay, so we're gonna go over that, reactivate that glue, get it nice and smooth. You never know when you're gonna need those Pinterest pins, right? That's just like I save all these videos of TikTok and Instagram Reel, like little trends, and I'll send them to Kelly. I'm like, we need to do this one. Y'all, we don't do a fraction of the things that I see and save and whatever. I'm like, there ain't enough hours in the day to be doing all that, you know? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cute. Okay, so see how we have all this excess paper on the back? No worries, we're just going to sand that off with our, you guessed it, dandy dandy sandy. And we'll start to see it take shape of the little tag. When you get to the corners, you just sand it right off. It's much easier to do it this way than it is trying to trace it and cut it to fit perfectly. I'd always rather have extra printable hanging off than none at all kind of thing. So that's just me though. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, y'all. So cute. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Like it, like it, like it, like it. Okay, so now we are going to take a little X-Acto knife and we're going to come in through the back of this. Ooh, and we're gonna poke a little hole. Okay. Love the jolly and Christmas. Thank you. Love making your ideas. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, we're gonna take our X-Acto knife. This is what I call surgery, friends. And we're just gonna go around and make a little circle with our X-Acto knife. Hold on, I'm gonna put it through this side. Because now that I got it started, we should just be able to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Okay. There we go. Now we got our little hole. Looks like a little tag. We're actually going to add a little, let's add our embellishments in a minute. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Okay, so here we are. Here's what we've done so far, friends. 3 cute things for a tray. Now let's do our 4th thing for the tray. It's so satisfying sanding the extra off, right? It totally is. Joy jar number 6 is Tracy Grace. Tracy, you're going in the joy jar. Thank you, Judy. Taking your mind off the devastation. Yes, if you weren't on at the beginning, I talked about it at the beginning, but yes, it is, it's a little spot of joy in our day, right? So that is okay and good to have those. All right, let's not have a total whatever. We're gonna use this, okay? So like I said, we're gonna use the inside of this. So what I'm gonna do for this one, you know what? Well, it's fine. Okay, I was thinking you could, I'm gonna use one of these smaller ones here. You could cut out the actual object, like just the little tree, just the little whatever. And if this whole thing was painted, you could put just that in there. I kind of want to use the green background though, just because I think that will be cute. And I think I'm gonna do the stocking, I think, or the snowman. Stocking or snowman? What would you guys do to kind of go with this whole vibe? Stocking or snowman? Let me know. Stocking or snowman? See what y'all are saying. Let's see what y'all are voting. All those adorable things for the tray. Yes, thank you. Jean says you make everything look so easy. I promise, Jean, this kind of stuff is so easy. It really is. Even if you are newer to crafting, with a little bit of practice, you will get it. The other nice thing is with the, stocking, snowman. With the printables, you can print them as many times as you need to. Once the files are yours, they're yours. So like, let's just say I cut this and I messed up. Well, guess what? I could go print another copy. So that allows for a little error, you know. Snowman, stocking. I'm gonna do the stocking. I don't know why I'm feeling the stocking. I just think it's cute. Now we could put in, well, actually, we could do that. Okay, hold on. I'll give you an idea. Since we're torn, here's what we're gonna do. We'll put one on the back. Now, because sometimes, depending on where you have your tray set, sometimes you do see the back side of stuff, right? So, oh no, that wouldn't be big enough. Well, it's fine. We're gonna layer it. It's fine. Okay, just watch. Watch and learn. I think it'll be cute. We'll see. If it's not, forget I ever mentioned any of this, okay? Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking, that's gonna be so cute. That's gonna pop and be adorable. So now we need to cut this down even more. And I think, so that's about 2.5. Let me, look at me. This is very, very rare, friends. Very rare that what is happening? That I get out a tape measure. But I'm thinking if I trim off, hold on, y'all. Yeah, if I trim off like about a 1/2 inch, yeah, 1/2 inch off each side, then we should be pretty close to what we need. So we're gonna trim this side first, okay? Because we want this to fit down inside there. And now, like I said, if I mess this up, we will just print or just grab another one, but we should be pretty good. Okay, so that is about 2.5 on the inside or the side to side. So now we need to do just a little bit off the top and bottom. We're just gonna guess on this because it's fine. It's fine. Okay, a little bit more. We're almost there. Let's do a little bit more off the bottom. Oh, one more smidge. One more smidge. Perfect. Okay. So now that's going to fit right down inside of there. So cute. So let's Mod Podge. Now on this one, we're not going to use the iron because it's going to be too hard to get our iron down in there, but that's fine. We're just going to plop some Mod Podge in there and put it right down. Whoops. I clicked off of there. Could you tell me what kind of printer you use? Debbie, I have an HP inkjet printer, a color printer. I do love the HP brand. I've had a couple, over my many years of whatever. So that's what I use when I print from home. But then also, any place that makes copies will print the printables for you. Y'all, that's so stinking cute. It looks bad right now because the Mod Podge has got to dry, but that's going to be so stinking cute. So any place that prints printables will print them for you, or makes copies. So I use the UPS store for a lot of my, what I call good copies. Like if I know I'm going to craft with something, I go get it printed at UPS store because the quality of their prints just cannot be beat. But 100% you can use any colored printer. You can use inkjet, laser, etc. at home. So, y'all, that is so cute. That Mod Podge will dry clear, so don't fret, my pets. Okay, now what I was going to say about the back side, since we painted this red, let me get this dry first before I flip it. Hold on. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Love HP also. Yeah, it's a good brand. Okay. Let's turn this over. And now, if you want it to be reversible, we can put this little cutie on the other side, okay? And even though it's a little smaller, it's fine because it's just going to have a little red border, right? So put some Mod Podge directly on your surface. And I mean, in fact, you could make any of these reversible. So, Christmas is your favorite holiday. Me too. Me too. What's not to love, right? I'm telling you what, planning all this Christmas in July stuff has made me excited for Christmas. I'm not trying to rush time because listen, your girl still needs, several months of floating, but I love it so much and it just it does make me excited for what's to come, Something on there. All right, just use my finger, kind of smooth it down. If we need to do the parchment paper thing over the top, we can, but there we go. We got a cute little, and this still looks bad because it's still drying, but you get the idea. Cute on your tray in their bathroom. These would be adorable on a bathroom tray, for sure, for sure. Okay, now what we're gonna do, I don't always do this part on a live, but I want to today to show you guys, is sealing the top of your projects. Sometimes I seal the top, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Oh, and then I also want to show you this page that I just chopped up, but let me get another one. Okay, this page here, these are 3.5 by 3.5, or they can be cut down to 3 by 3. So these are perfect for our wood cubes. This is from Michael's, which is 3.5 by 3.5. This one is an Amazon wood block that's 3 by 3. So the idea with these is you can cut these 4 designs, put them on each side of your cube, and then you could use the one of the striped ones for the top. These are so cute for a tiered tray. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have room on my tiered tray for this time, but if you guys wanna make a cube with this page, that would be super, super cute too. Okay, so now that we have everything sealed, everything, on there, you want to go and do a top coat of Mod Podge to seal your projects, to make them a little smoother, make them to where if something gets dropped on them, it's not going to mess them up. So what you want to do for that, and especially if you're using your parchment paper and iron again is you want to be sure that the top is really dry. So you're going to take your matte Mod Podge, you're going to go over it just like you would on the underneath, right? Just completely go over it. But then this needs to be completely 100% dry before we do our parchment paper and our iron again. And I do have a bubble, and I want to show y'all if you can see it. Oh, it's going to be hard to pick it up on camera. But there is a bubble right here, so I'm going to show you guys how when you go over this, you're going to get rid of your bubble, okay? So we're going to set that to the side, kind of let it dry on its own, and then we'll use the heat gun. And let's go ahead and do the rest of them. But this will help you every time. So don't let Mod Podge bubbles be the end of your crafting career, you know? Joy jar number 7 is Christine Cheek. Congrats, congrats. That's our 7 joy jars for today. Don't let me forget at the end. I will put those into the jar, and then we'll do joy jar again tomorrow. We'll be putting 8 people into the joy jar. So be sure to come back tomorrow at noon, because we're going to take all of this cute stuff that we made, and we're going to decorate the tier tray with the cute stuff plus some other stuff. So it's going to be super cute, super fun. Okay, so let's just go over all of these, and then we'll add a couple little embellishments to a couple of them, and we'll be good to go. Do you guys have any questions about the projects, about the printables, about Printable Club, any of the things? Like I said, the bonuses are in place now. If you sign up during the month of July, you will get those PC Printable Club bonuses. I'm not going to worry about sealing the inside of this one. We're just going to leave this one as is. We'll just do the rest of them. But if y'all have any questions I can answer, please let me know. Or if you're watching on the replay and you have questions, just holla and I'll be checking back on things. You've made a bunch of cubes. Oh, I love that, Kelly. They're so fun to make. They really are. All right, so we want to get this very, very dry. The YouTube video, Carrie, will be posted on Thursday. I will not be live on YouTube. It's just going to be a pre-recorded video with a couple of craft ideas. So that will be posted on Thursday of this week. So be sure, if y'all are not following me on YouTube, this is my first YouTube exclusive video. So comment YouTube and y'all can follow me there. Yes, this is cardstock today, Marie. Oh yeah, the back of the framed one. Yeah, we can seal that. You don't have to. It's honestly personal preference. But yeah, we could definitely seal that one. Okay. That feels pretty dry. Let's get this one dry. Yes, we'll do the back of the stocking. Good call, good call. And we are getting some bubbles, but don't have any troubles, okay? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, they're just living their best lives. Parker's working and they're just hanging with friends, hanging with us, hanging at the pool, going to the lake, doing all the things, just living their best teenage lives. We love summer around here on our family. We've been watching some shows and stuff together, which has been fun, and movies, and we went to the movies last week for the first, I haven't been to the movie theater, but we saw that. We saw F1 in the theater. It was on Tyler's birthday. That's what his birthday weekend, and that's what he wanted to do. I knew nothing about it, and they were like, it's like Top Gun, but with cars and stuff. And Parker's like, it has a love story, and it has this, you'll like it. So I went, and it actually was really good, but I told them at the end, I said, well, that was good, but Brad Pitt was gooder. You know, like Brad Pitt didn't hurt that movie. You know what I'm saying? So that made it real easy to watch that 2.5 hour movie, but it was a good movie. It had a really good storyline to it and all that. So, all right, those feel pretty dry. We do have some bubbles, but let me show you how no troubles. Let me do the back of this one real quick. So same thing on that. We're just gonna boop, 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 boop. Go right over it. It's gonna look streaky. It's gonna look scary, but I promise when it dries, it's gonna be perfect. So we'll dry that a little bit. Oh wait, new to printables. Whoops, I missed that one. Where did I? shoot, I can see Kelly, we print on all kinds of things. Yes, you can print the printables. I couldn't see your question. Hold on, let me see if I can. Do you print them on phototype paper? Oh, that's a great question, Michelle. Yes, you can print on regular printer paper, cardstock. We printed on tissue paper, rice paper, mulberry paper, tracing paper. Like there's all kinds of fancy things. You could print on photo paper, absolutely. But the most basic, common way is just regular printer paper or cardstock. I'll be doing something next week during the Jingle and Mingle event where we're printing on something that's not just cardstock. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I can teach you more about that then. But today, all of these are just, you know, cardstock or whatever. Okay, let's set that to the side. So now that these are 100% dry, okay, that I cannot stress enough how when you're doing your top coat, if you're going to use the iron, it has to be dry. If it's tacky at all, you got to keep drying it. Hey, Lori, welcome. You're new too. I'm glad you're here. Because if it's tacky and then you put that parchment paper and all that on there, is this my sheet I was using? It will rip the paper. I mean, it's paper, you know, so it will rip, okay? So we have that completely dry. We're going to set that down. You always want the parchment paper in between for kind of your barrier. And then any bubbles that may have arose during Mod Podge time will literally just melt away. So now we have a super, super smooth situation. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on here. And it literally does not take much, you guys. I think I had a bubble in there, and then now I don't even know where the bubble was. So that's a good sign, okay? We're gonna move that out of the way. Now in our wreath, I definitely have a little bubble up here, but no trouble, no trouble, no bubbles. We're just gonna go like that. And now it's gonna be smooth can be, okay? Look how good that looks. Looks like something you would buy at a store, 100%, okay? And then last but not least, you don't have to go over it. You don't have to go over it with your parchment paper and iron. That's only if you feel like you need a little help with the bubbles. But yes, thank you, Kelly. I've got to announce at the end, if you guys registered for Jolly July Week and got that free printable, part of the registration was also being entered into our a big giveaway. So I have to announce who won 6 months free in the Printable Club. So I'm going to be announcing that, plus putting those 7 names into the Joy Jar. And I've got that name. Uh-oh. Hopefully it didn't fly away. I had it on my desk. Oh no, we'll find it. I literally just had it on my desk. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Okay, friends, let's add, here's what I was thinking. I wanted to add, well, I don't know. I had a thought. Y'all know I love to use these little pre-made jute bows because Mama don't like to make bows, but, oh, the tag, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I've lost my mind. I was gonna just do a real simple little bow on our tag here. So I think I'm gonna do it right above the little hole at the top. So we'll grab our glue gun. Put a little bit of glue. Put that, and these came from Amazon. I think they're linked up in my supply list thing too. Just to add a little something cute, right? So stinking cute. And then I have these little, I bought these tiny little red and white polka dot bows from Walmart, which are really cute. But I don't know if I'm feeling it on any of these. Because this doesn't really need, and that's not gonna look right. If that was a bigger bow, no, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to any of them. I think they're fine how they are. Leave well enough alone, right? Simple, easy, cute, etc. In the bow cute. Obviously that says Merry Christmas, y'all. I know it's backwards. Okay, let's hold them all up. Here is 1, 2, 3. I use an X-Acto knife, Cindy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are those not so cute? Y'all, here, let me see if I can hold these in this hand. These in this, y'all, it's too hard to hold all the things. So cute. Okay, so take my picture. We got to take a picture. Ready? Yay, awkward. Send me your pictures. So cute. Just wait. Just wait. We're not doing it today. You got to come back tomorrow to see how cute all of these are going to look on my tray. Just you wait. Just you wait. It's going to be so cute. Can you handle it? I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. It's going to be beyond precious, beyond. Okay, let's get our names into the Joy Jar and announce the 6 months free in the Printable Club. Tomorrow I'll be announcing 6 months free in the DC for a lucky lady for that. And all kinds of fun stuff coming up this week. And we will be doing Joy Jar again tomorrow. So who's gonna be here tomorrow? Same place, same time. What did I call the bow? Just a little jute bow, or I'm not real sure what they're called on Amazon, but that's from Amazon. Did you get that on Amazon? They all look so adorable. Thank you. Teresa says looking forward to tomorrow. Okay, let me come over here and get these Joy Jar names. So we have Janet Hudson. Y'all tell these ladies congrats. Janet Hudson. We have Jean Brooks Tolley. We have Susan Walker. We have Teresa Williford. We have Gina Lee Savard. We have Tracy Grace. And last but not least, we have Christine Cheek. So tell those ladies congrats. They're all going into the Joy Jar. This is our special Joy Jar just for this week. So we took the other names out temporarily, set those to the side. These will be going in here, and somebody at the end of our Jolly July week will be winning everything that I made plus a tiered tray. So super excited to send that to somebody. So tomorrow we'll put 8 names in the Joy Jar, and then Friday we'll be putting 11 names in the Joy Jar. So fun. I hope that this showed you guys, whether you're new to printable crafting or not, because even if you've been doing it for a long time, we still need ideas, inspiration, but that crafting and decorating doesn't have to be complicated to be cute. Repeat after me. It doesn't have to be complicated to be cute, right? It can be so easy, yet it can make such an impact in your home. And that is what I'm here for, to help you guys, do things that are easy and fun and just bring you joy. You joined the DC yesterday, so looking forward to all the decorating tips. Awesome, Denise. I'm so glad to have you. Oh, I want to show you guys too real quick. I'm going to show you a few things from behind me real quick too, because we've done some really cute stuff. And every month I go live, giving ideas for the printables. You can soak up lots of ideas from the other PC girls too, because y'all are so creative and always come up with really cute and fun ways to use them. But I'll show you a few things that I've been up to. All right, there's our first 7 names. And now for the winner of 6 months free in the PC. And I don't know if she's watching right now, but if you're not watching, that's fine. We will email you. But it is Heather Braithwaite. I don't know how to say it, and it's going to be backwards to y'all, but Heather Braithwaite, wait, that's the only way I know to say it. So congrats, Heather. 6 months free in the Printable Club. We will reach out to you and get you all set up and in the club. If you're already in the club, then you'll get your next 6 months free. If you're not in the club, well, you are now. So welcome, and I hope you like it. But congrats to Heather, you guys. Congrats to all our ladies that went into the Joy Jar. We made all this cute stuff today. Let me show you. Okay, this is the canvas that I had made, a canvas on demand, using the bonus PNG inside the Printable Club. So when you join this month, you'll get your 7 printables with that bonus, but you'll also get a bonus high resolution PNG file. You could have a canvas made 30 by 30, 40 by 40, any, like for your mantle, for something big, for a wall. This one is a 16 by 16. These are some of the things we made last week. We switched out our simple swap frames, again, making crafting, decorating easy. We made this cute little sign, which I love. We've got this one back here, which you'll see the tutorial for that one coming up on YouTube this week. Another simple swap frame, an infinity frame that we did. And then this one, which I actually made this in the decorating and creating community. So that replay is inside there, but I'm absolutely obsessed. This is like one of my favorite things that I've done in a hot minute. I just absolutely love it. But this is one of the printables from July Printable Club. But then in the DC, I showed them how to make this project for their printable, which could be used. You could swap out the printable. You could use this at fall, use it at Christmas, etc. So that was a fun one. You can comment DC Girl if you want to read about the DC and then get the replay for that one. But look at all this fun stuff that we've done in addition to our Christmas in July stuff that we just did. So tomorrow will be all about decorating the tiered tray, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be day 2 of our Jolly July week and just spreading some Christmas joy in July because, like I said, we all need Christmas joy all the time, right? So thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon Central. If you made any of these projects, be sure to take pictures. I want to see, or if you do make them in the coming weeks or whatever, get ahead now, you guys. I'm telling you, your future self is going to thank you when the holidays come and it's busy. You're like, oh my gosh, I made that stuff in July. Bam, bam, bam. Gonna put it on my tray and I'm done decorating, okay? So super, super important to do things now that our future selves will thank us for. And I think your future self would thank you for doing this now. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.